What's good, y'all? It's your Galaxy Queen Star coming live at you today. All right, so the finally, the real battles are taking place. The first matchup was B Magic versus J-Murda. Now, as we all know, the 2-on-2 was canceled, so they only had 8 days to prepare for each other. That's J-Murda and B Magic, okay, due to the cancellation of the 2-on-2. Remember, J-Murda was supposed to be a part of the 2-on-2 battle. All right, so they only had a week to prepare, but they both was still really good. I was still impressed. The only thing I was upset about is the fact that it just seemed so short. You know, I just wish that the round was a little bit longer because it was only 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm thinking, is all the battles gonna be only 2 minutes long? And even though it was 2 minutes, I'm noticing B Magic, B Magic was even short. His round was shorter than 2 minutes, it seemed. His rounds was like a minute and a half maybe. Okay, so I wrote down some notes. You know I can't spit no bars and nothing, but I'm just gonna give y'all an overall summary of, what I thought about the battle. So first of all, it was interesting to see B Magic actually wearing eyeglasses. Like, I never saw him wear eyeglasses. I don't remember seeing him wearing eyeglasses before. So he looked like he lost a lot of weight and he was wearing eyeglasses. Okay, so I'm noticing, he was the first one to go first, and I'm noticing he was pretty short in the first round, and he stumbled a little bit. He kind of like hesitated a little bit, but he picked it right back up. I thought he was going to choke, but he kind of just stumbled a little bit. It wasn't like a full choke, okay, but he was still good, and he had great bars. 2 of his rounds to me were very short, and that was the first and the second round, I believe. Yes, the first and the third round, I believe. B Magic, I know definitely the first, and I think it was the third round too that it was like shorter than 2 minutes. That's B Magic I'm talking about. But overall, he still had some great bars, and the crowd was still feeling him. Now, going to J-Murda. J-Murda was excellent. Y'all already know he has such a loud ass voice. Like, J-Murda don't even need a mic. Like, J-Murda projects his voice and you can hear him in the other room, it seems. You know what I'm saying? So he was really great. He was good. He was in his bag. He was even giving B Magic his props whenever B Magic said something hot. You know what I'm saying? They were kind of too friendly to me. I don't like that friendly stuff. When you at a battle, I feel like you need to act like y'all about to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a battle, so I don't really like that friendly stuff. But they did their thing. So with J-Murda, he was very loud, very aggressive. He had great bars, and he even had some haymakers. He had the crowd roaring. Okay, like the crowd was like, oh, he had a lot of great bars, a lot of great haymakers. And all his rounds were longer than B Magic rounds. Okay, they were at least 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes in a few seconds. Okay, so in my personal opinion, I gave it to J-Murda. All 3 rounds, I gave it to J-Murda. I feel like he had something more. Like, he had that oomph in every single round. Like I said, B Magic first and third was a little too short for me, even though he had pretty good bars. Now, what the judges thought. The judges felt like they did give it to J-Murda as well, but they gave it 2-1. The rounds they gave J-Murda was the first and the third round they gave to J-Murda. All right, so I got my phone right here. I'm looking at it now, making sure I don't miss anything else. So after this battle, ARP said either Daylight and Loso is next, or I believe he said Ill Will and somebody in Ill Will and Math is next. I'm not sure which one is going to be next, but he said either or will be next. All right, so I will be right back with you guys to give y'all the scoop. Okay, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.